Teams that's going to be a part of the Gridiron Challenge. You may recognize some of these names, but we want to tell you who they are and give you a formal introduction today of who's going to be a part of the Gridiron Challenge. Starting this morning, first of all, with Principal Gary Sparks and the Sparks Sasquatches. Yeah, you heard it right here. The Sparks Sasquatches is going to be heading it up. That's the first team to tell you about this morning.
You don't want to mess with him.
You don't want to mess with him, you'll wind up in the office. Joe, who else is in the Gridiron Challenge?
Well, we've got a guy here that you guys all may know by the name of David Pride. You don't want to get him wadded up or you might feel the wrath of his quills.
Joe, that's exciting. That's why you're here. Folks, let me tell you about another team that's going to be in it. They come from way back. I'm telling you, way back when Moses was in the bull rush, at least their teacher anyway, Gary Dodson and the Dodson Dinosaurs. That's the next team in the Gridiron Challenge. Joe, who's next?
This is one of my favorite, Dr. Chris Wise and his lovely wife, Holly. They are the Wise Owls.
Joe, that's great. That's why you're here. Folks, let me tell you about the next team that's going to be in this. We're excited about them. He's the son of a former mortician, now turned into college professor. It's Brian Wagner and the Wagner Whippoorwills. Are you ready for them, folks? The Whippoorwills. Joe, that's a duck.
Yeah. That's the only bird I had.
Joe, that's exciting, and that's why you're here. Folks, he's the best color man in the biz, Choop and Joe Mo Hockey, the big hockey here on the set of Wide World of Sports. Joe, who else is in the Gridiron Challenge?
I don't think any team stands a prayer against this next team, and that's Jan Grisham and the Grisham Grizzlies. Rawr.
Joe, that's exciting, and that's why you're here. Folks, just a shout out to our sponsors this morning, the Crescent Valley Tech Team. You don't have to be technical. The Crescent Valley Tech Team. Let me tell you about another team that's coming up that we're really excited about. It's the former Bugman turned to herding a pack of wolves. It's the White Wolves with the teacher, Robbie White. Joe, who's next?
Oh, I love this next guy. See, he is probably the best teacher I have ever had the pleasure of meeting in my life.
Really? Tell me who he is.
Absolutely. His classes, they're always full of energy. They're exciting. The people that attend the class, they are just amazing. This guy, he is known as the famous Nick Houck with the Houck Hyenas.
Well, Joe, that's disturbing, and that's why you're here.
I got a few more things to say about this man. See, if you come to this class, you will not be disappointed. He will appreciate you. He will call you. His class members will love on you. Absolutely come to the class, the Houck Hyenas.
Joe, that's quite enough about the hyenas, and that's why you're here. Folks, let me tell you about this next class. I'm really excited about them. I tell you, they may have one of the best-looking teachers in all of Crescent Valley. It's the Pendergraft Poodles and Miss Chastity Pendergraft. Folks, I'm telling you, you go to this class, you'll really have a good time. Joe, who's next?
This next class, I think you're going to have a hard time finding. See, we don't even know where their classroom is.
Well, Joe, you want to tell us who they are?
I don't even know them. But the class name, Keith Smith and the Smith Snipes. We'll be looking for this class every single week.
Joe, that's exciting, and that's why you're here. Folks, just another shout out to our sponsors this morning, the Crescent Valley Tech Team. You want to have dirty looks every time a microphone squeals, never patted on the back or appreciated? The Crescent Valley Tech Team. One more class we want to tell you about this morning, folks. I'm telling you, I'm excited about this one. This may be the biggest news of the week, folks. It's the expansion team. We're calling it the Salee Stingrays. Shannon Salee, folks, he is the bearded, balded man running around our church. And I'm telling you, we're excited about the expansion team. Joe, what else do you know about these teams?
I know that on the Stingray, I know that our brother Shannon, he is patterned that after the one and only mentor of his life. If you look at his beard, it seems to resemble the back tail fin of an actual stingray.
Joe, that's good in-depth reporting, and that's why you're here. Folks, we're excited. It's kicking off with the draft tonight at 5 o'clock next week. We're starting it August 14th. You're going to want to be a part of it. Get on a team. Get your coaches here to the meeting tonight. We're excited. We're pumped up. We're going to see you right here next week live on the set of Wide World of Valley Sports. Joe, that's